Amber sat on a worn park bench, eyes fixed on the horizon, where the city smudged into the evening haze. The world bustled around her, remarks bouncing off closed car windows, laughter ricocheting between groups, arguments spilling onto the pavement. In the middle of it all, Amber felt shut within her own silence. She had spoken, explained, pleaded, but each word seemed to melt before it reached its listener, leaving only a sense of confusion behind. Earlier that day, Amber had stood before her colleagues, hands trembling, voice splintering as she described her new idea. She saw the confusion flicker in their eyes, the polite nods that veiled skepticism. No one asked questions. The conversation changed course, and Amber felt her words dangling in the air, unsheltered. On the way home, her mother called. Amber tried again, translating her thoughts into sentences she hoped would make sense. But her mother's advice circled back to old comforts, missing the heart of what Amber tried to say. "Maybe it's not so bad," her mother said softly. "You're strong. You'll be fine." Amber was not fine. The gap was not only between words and understanding, but between her and everyone she tried to reach. She wandered into the park, seeking the solace of shadows, wondering whether anyone in the world truly listened, or if all hearts lost something when words stumbled. She watched an old man feeding sparrows. He tossed crumbs gently, content whether birds approached or flew away. Across the path, two children whispered secrets in a language only they seemed to know. Amber wondered if clarity was overrated, if trying to be understood was not always the route to connection. She decided just for tonight not to force conversation. She breathed deeply, letting the air fill the spaces words failed to bridge. In the growing dusk, an unfamiliar calm blossomed within. Suddenly, a gentle voice cut through the silence. A young woman sat down beside Amber, quietly offering a steaming cup of tea. No introduction, no questions. Amber hesitated, then accepted it. For a while, they sat together in companionable quiet, the distance between them made smaller by shared night air and unspoken kindness. Amber realized connection did not require perfect understanding. Sometimes, all it took was presence. The next morning, Amber returned to work. She listened as someone else fumbled through an idea, words tripping over intent. Instead of judging, she asked gentle questions, encouraging more. She felt the room shift. Understanding was built brick by imperfect brick. Amber knew now that words would never bridge every gap. When language failed, kindness could speak. Sometimes, being misunderstood was simply the beginning of listening, not just to others, but to the quiet strength within herself.